say we've got a very Dreich night tonight. So there was the top 10, so Dreich was the number 1, followed by Gleckert, Skunnert, Schugel, Wischt, which my father would have put Hudger in front of that, Fankel, Bra, and Out With.
Out With?
I know, I thought that too. It's not a Scottish word.
It is.
It is?
Is
Do you
it?
want to explain then?
Well, English, when I first went to university, that was the point where I realised that out with is near common. It's not an English word, it's a Scots phrase. You say within or without.
So that'll be why, when I type out with, it's underlined in red.
When we put in funding applications, because they nearly are go south of the border for reviewing, you go through them with a fine tooth comb to make sure that you're out with. Sometimes you can include them for devilment.
well, that one did stand out for me. I didn't use Fankel, but the rest of them I do use. So there was a total of, I think it was 1,895 people took part in that poll, so that was they voted Dreich as their favourite Scots word. So I just wanted to thank you all for coming along tonight, and we've got our champions sitting here, and I think they're just looking bra tonight, and we've got the trophy here, which I think is looking absolutely fantastic, and we've got the Rowie Dunkers of Stonehaven Library engraved on the very first shield. It's a brand new shield. It's the very first time we've presented this, because last year it was just, you know, I think it was a 3D plastic medal that the winners got, but we thought, well, we'd up the ante this time and get a lovely shield. So what we're aiming to do is we're going to have this in the window of the library about September time next year, to encourage people to take part in Across the Grain Festival. I'll have it draped with a bit of velvet to make it look really good, and we're going to have the final in Stonehaven, and who knows, you might manage to retain your title, or you might have to pass this on to someone else. We'll have to wait and see. So I just thought we would put our hands together and say well done to the Rowie Dunkers. If you'd like to come up and be presented with your trophy. So who's going to hold it in the middle? I think you were the leader, weren't you? You were the. So I'm going to give you your trophy, and you can get a photo of you all together.
Will it sit in about the library on a shelf somewhere so I can stand nonchalantly beside it?
Yeah, we can get your photograph in the glass case so people will see when they walk past. It's
we always put them in glass case.
We could fit them in.
Best place for me.
And put some of their winning words
I
in
think
it.
so. Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
Sorry, I'm
Sorry?
filming. Is she waiting for me to?
Oh, I was
take a
waiting for you to take a photo.
No, it's all right. Have you got enough photographs for the website?
Can we thank Jackie for organising it, Aberdeenshire Library Service, Paul for coming out to film us, and Peter for being willing to come out on this miserable Dreich night, plightering through dubs, otherwise
Like through dubs, otherwise down the road.
and I think we're going to read a couple of things.
I think you are, yeah.
And you got to go first? Oh, who went to this?
Yeah. Hold on to that. Razor piece
Well, I
of
think ladies first. You go first.
trophy.
I used to take a photograph of your grandson who's in a team that won this photo.
This one has got some English in it as well, so should I face you?
No, it's okay.
It's okay, can I face the
Well,
audience?
I'll put it back across here.
Hi.
It's a wee poem, and it is based on a true story, but I've put it into a poem. It's about a friend who was growing up on a farm near Turrick, and she now lives in Linlithgow, and they've called their dog Clutie. And this is the background story to it, but when you live in Linlithgow, you have to have a different story. You have to have a story too for why your dog's called Clutie. Clutie, they ask, the Toonsers, like the dumpling. What a sweet name, albeit only a little round. Does he eat silver coins? And look at his mottled fur, just like the fruit pieces. After a' the spearing and jalousing, we spill our spiel for the Toonsers. Indeed, he is a bit blotchy, but you're right, not really that round. No, coins are not in his diet. His eyes are like raisins, and his paws self-raising. His fur like syrup, for everything sticks to our Clootie dumpling. Fit would like to say, but dinna, because these Toonsers would need a translator to tell the tale of Clootie Doug is, well, he's nae sweet, nae ava, though he is a bit of a puddin'. He doesna eat siller, but he's partial to stick, especially lang ains he can stort off queets and shins. He's fair mochit and fool-looking, like he's dichted himsel in the sharn and the dubs. Just like a fushty, firm flair-cloot. That's what would like to say to the Toonsers at the tale of Clootie Doug. But we smile and simply say to the Toonsers, yes, Clootie, just like the dumpling. But we think simply of the Toonsers, dumplings.
Right, there's a wee backstory to this. I wrote this poem in a process of delight. We were visited by Esther Kinski a couple of years ago in the writers group, who was translating Sunset Song into a dialect of East German. And Grania and I met up with her and read bits of the book and spoke a fair bit, just so she could get something of the lilt and the intonation of Scots. And she, in the introduction, acknowledged Grania and I as Bluff Doric dichtern. And I was delighted to be reminded of the fact that that Gweed Scots word dichter was also the word for poet in German. So, dichter een doorsteen. Now, I thought I'd be a writer, but got myself in sick a splater at fit why I should soon. For long ago, both night and day, spik proper, it's my mother'd say, when I was but a loon. And so I learnt to speak recht posh. For she I said I'd earn more dosh if I was speaking proper. So I stuck in it to her wee squeal and spak as weel I come to feel my mouth was a gobstopper. I elongated on my vowels till that it sounded like my bowels were coming through my mouth. Full of diphthongs broken twa. It would be sure to please my ma, I'd sound like folk down south. I spent a lifetime shifting gear to suit my job, my friends, my peers. RP to house your feather. Files Borders Glasgow piled on Doric has got me sick a paragoric to keep me clear a haver. It's nae that strangulated quack down south, but for my grandest spak it makes my heart feel lichter. For now I'm aller and grey bearded, I've come recht round to where I started, and I'm a Doric dichter. It took a German coin to tell us that we should hae kent ourselves, to trust the way we speak, to be as good as any other, and nae to chop and change and mither as though we I was sick. Al Mr. Robert Henryson inscrivet o a golden crown with diamonds bedecked. Our speak is hard and is the decker, and files it soft, that I was sicker to be as clear as light.
Well done.
Well, I just grabbed the phone tonight, so my apologies to anybody who's heard this one before, and probably the lead up to it as well. Years ago, I wrote this, it's well, I'm just looking at the date on it, it's well over 20 years ago since I wrote this poem. And it was when I was working abroad, and I used to send poems home to my wife, mainly in Doric. At that time I'd been learning how to sail, and getting all the lessons and that of Peterhead Harbour and around about the area around about there. But I wanted to get my own boat, so I wrote this poem and sent it home. I want to get a boat, it's been a long ambition, and if I really stick at it, my dream makes reach fruition. I've been learning all the bitties about knots and hoisting sails, for nae to get your feet wet and nae for all the rails, for to tack and jibe, to birl around, and even stop her deed. And fin the boom is swinging round, fu need to dunt your head. I've learned to get a boat upright, for it's been capsized. And that wee bit of knowledge is utter highly prized, 'cause when you're in the water, swimming round a boat, you're wondering all the time if you'll really bide afloat. There's a lot to learn, and nae much time, 'cause I'm getting on, you see. My joints are getting stiffer, and I sometimes get sore knees. So before I get oral, I'll need to get more siller, so I can go and buy my boat before I need a zinner. She agreed, I got my boat, so if anybody wants to buy a boat, it's for sale at the moment.
That's really good. Do you want to say anything, Peter?
No, I just thought that was three excellent poems. Three really different poems and three absolutely excellent hits. And had wee lumps and throats at various points. I loved the pan loafing with the Toonsers.
Oh.
I think that's brilliant. No, well done. They're just cracking poems.
Brilliant. So I think it's now time for a flag.
Aye.
So who'd like tea or who'd like coffee? Raise your hand if you'd like a tea. Tea? Everyone else coffee?
Not for me.
5 coffees.
I won't have coffee, thanks very
Do you
much.
want tea?
Sorry?
Do you want tea?
No, it's coffee. You want this?
No, I'll just have some hot water.
Hot water.
Yes.
Could you make that